If the Minister could respond to that as well.
My Lords, I will be extremely brief, but I must begin, I think, by commending the energy and the attention to the detail of the Noble Lord Scriven in introducing this group, and both the Noble Lady Baroness Chakrabarty and the Noble Lady Baroness Brinton at, as I speak, 3:44 a.m. The energy and the attention to detail is truly impressive. I'm just going to address one of these amendments, which is 83, which seeks to make it clear that nothing in this bill would conflict with the duties and responsibilities of the Children's Act 1989, which, as the Noble Lady Baroness Chakrabarty said, essentially seeks to deliver the UN Convention on the Rights of the Child. And I'm going to make since I have quite a lot of bills to make comparisons with, I'm going to make a comparison with the Online Safety Bill, when we were actually about 2 weeks ago debating a remarkably similar amendment that was seeking to write into the Online Safety Bill the UN Convention on the Rights of the Child. And the same thing I will say now as was being said then. How could anyone not say that a bill should include the provisions of the basic what the world has agreed protections that every child should have available to them? How can there be an objection to that? And the other point that I wanted to make was to think about two children. Let's imagine two 12-year-old children, both of whom have sadly had a whole range of adverse childhood experiences, as the jargon goes. One of them is a child who's grown up in Britain, because we know sadly there are many children who grew up in Britain, be exposed to a number of adverse childhood experiences and end up with no real related responsible adult looking after them. And a child who's arrived in the UK by irregular means who is a refugee child. How can they not be covered by the same basic protections? What could be a more awful example of discrimination than that?